You can see how you get much better access now the engine's out. There's that cam belt hidden behind there. Here's that oily turbo. That's a real problem. And behind the turbo, that's the offending hose from hell buried right deep in there. The hose from hell is simply a rubber hose. That is the bridge between two hard lines. And there it is. That's the offending item. It's hard to believe that something so small can cause such a big problem. It's easy to see why. It is buried literally in the worst part of the engine. Plus, I'm nowhere near finished yet. I need to get this off to Mike and then give all of this a really good clean. This seems like a weak error on the engine, something that Toyota should consider kaizening themselves. But good news is you don't have to do it that often. It lasts 100,000 miles. Bad news is, if you don't do it yourself, it's going to be expensive because there's loads of labour. Now, the part itself isn't expensive. It's only $7, about a fiver. There must be an alternative. With the extreme temperatures found around the engine, normal vulcanised rubber breaks down over time. It goes through the process of constant cooling and heating, plus there's the ozone layer, the air around it that causes it to crack and break. Then as the engine's moving, it's constantly vibrating, it's stretching, it's shrinking. Plus, if it gets any oil on it, it's actually a surprise that this tiny little bit of rubber even stands a chance. Having said that, 100,000 miles is a pretty good innings for the original little rubber. Plus, those guys at Toyota really do know their onions, so I'm going to stick with them. I'm going to keep it original. No need to Kaizen this one. This engine is really testing me now. I just can't catch a break. I can see some white residue between the head and the block, and that is signs of a head gasket problem. Which means all of this has to come off, the head has to come off. I've got to take it to a machine shop. Hopefully it's not warped. This is a horrible engine.